After some terrible performances lately and terrible results, Man United were able to stop the rot and pick up a precious point away at Anfield. We'll talk about the game. Arsenal now first and they finished the week on top. Man City drew once again and Aston Villa won again. So big winners this weekend, Arsenal and Villa. But let's get into the game. The game itself was not very entertaining. So Liverpool were dominating proceedings as you would expect. Totally controlled that game from start to finish. I don't think Man United offered anything of substance during that game. Liverpool had 34 attempts. Man United didn't even have a corner. It was all Liverpool. Yes, Man United did have that one chance with Rasmus Højlund bringing out the save from Alisson, but besides that, there was really nothing to the game from Man United perspective. Liverpool disappointing, missed opportunity to go back to the top. I do not think this was a penalty by Luke Shaw. I think the ball was just missed by the players in front of him. He wasn't expecting it, and I think the ball took a bounce, an unexpected bounce after the players missed it, and I also think it might have taken a bounce from his foot, and he was running back, so no, I don't think there's any intention there, ball to the hand. So in a way, I disagree with the notion that this was a stonewall penalty. I feel like I agree with the decisions that the refs and the VAR has made. So not necessarily the biggest robbery in the world or anything like that. I'm completely fine with the decision. No penalty. Anyway, bad game from Liverpool's attackers. Darwin Núñez, at some point he just stopped playing to point and ask for a penalty when it wasn't even a penalty. It was a good challenge, but he just left the ball. Always getting caught offside. Bad game by Mo Salah, Szoboszlai, Luis Diaz. All of Liverpool's attackers didn't create very clear-cut chances. So in a way, that kind of made the game boring because Man United, it looks like they just came for a point. Even the atmosphere was kind of dry, to be honest. I know it's Liverpool, but it's Anfield. But nothing much was happening in the game, so because of that, kind of made it a not so very entertaining game. But onto Man United positives. For me, let's look at the positives. Bad performance once again, but great result. And that's the fact. Onana was extremely impressive yesterday. Let's be honest, we berate him when he has poor performances, but yesterday's performance was absolutely fantastic. Completely calm. That's what 50 million looked like. That's why he was bought, playing out from the back. He didn't panic at all, and he made some good enough saves here and there, but nothing really of note because Liverpool were not offering much. But in terms of how he was controlling the game from the back, brilliant. I mean, tactically, Ten Hag came with one plan, right? And the plan was to try and get a point, if anything. And it kind of worked. This man also, another brilliant performance defensively from Varane. Once again, happy to see that Ten Hag and Varane have put their issues to the side to come together for the benefit of the team. And lastly, I was also impressed again with Kobe Mainoo. I put him in my combined 11 when I did my combined 11 before the game, and I said I'd trust him because when he has played, he's put in some solid performances for a teenager, and once again he did that yesterday. Ten Hag should be very impressed and very proud. I mean, once again, really, Man United did not offer much going forward at all. Rasmus is barely getting any chances. I know he got that one, but he's not given plenty of opportunities to try score. But let's praise Man United for a point. And this leads me to my next comments on the Van Dijk and Roy Keane sort of back and forth that they had. Van Dijk is right and Roy Keane is also right. Two things can be true at the same time. Van Dijk is completely correct in saying that Liverpool looked like the only team that was trying to win the game. They were the only team in it. But at the same time, Roy Keane is right in the fact that Liverpool have won one Premier League title in the last 30 years, and that's fine. But Man United are in a bad place. He's completely correct in his assessment that although it looks very messy, it looks very sad how the standards of Man United have fallen in terms of how they're playing. But Anfield is a tough place to go, and even City get beat most of the times when they go to Anfield. So getting a point is not bad, and in this case it's completely about the result rather than the performance. And we had a funny situation at the end. Dalot got a red card in a space of seconds for dissent. He got a yellow card for throwing his arms at the ref, and then he did it again, and then he got another yellow card. The funny thing is he was just frustrated because he thought he should have a throw, which was true. It was United's throw in, but the ref completely just got it wrong. For me, it's like taking away the passion or trying to control the passion of players. He's completely frustrated. He's worked so hard for a point. Man United have been working so hard. It's in the 90th minute. Anything could go wrong and the decision goes against them, and he just feels he feels hard done by, and that's completely fine. So I don't think there was a real need to take out a second yellow there. I think the refs have been told to try stop dissent as much as possible and punish players, but really in that case, can we apply some logic and some understanding and try not spoil the game? Now he's going to be out and suspended for the next game, and we know Man United are already struggling with injuries. But anyway, Arsenal, the real winners here. They benefit from the draw. Liverpool will be second. Arsenal will finish the week first. Kai Havertz scored. They kept a clean sheet. It's not an easy thing to do against Brighton, and we know they've had some bogey results against Brighton in the last few years. So it's a good result from Arsenal. City drew against Crystal Palace. Again, a 93rd minute equalizer. That's the fourth time now. Chelsea 4-4, Cole Palmer, late equalizer. Same thing with Spurs, late equalizer, all in the 90th minute. And now Crystal Palace. Liverpool also scored. Trent's equalizer was in the 81st minute of the game. So City just can't hold on. But they're going to the Club World Cup. They're refreshed, only 6 points behind. So crisis by their standards, but I think they've come back from worse. So let's see what happens over the next few weeks. Villa also won again, so they keep going so strong, challenging for top 4 and the league. They're in it right now. Chelsea won a game of football in 2023. Not many of those to speak about, but once again, Cole Palmer essential to that win. And let's speak about Sean Dykes and Burnley, since that point deduction completely unlocked their villain arc. Apparently, Everton would have more points than Chelsea if they didn't get the points deduction. So anyway, great round of football, great weekend again. The Bournemouth and Luton game had to be postponed because Tom Lockyer had cardiac arrest on the field. Obviously, send our best wishes and prayers to him and his family for his recovery. We heard that he's responsive, so that's good. So he'll just go for tests, and we should just remember at the end of the day, players are also just humans, and we so frail and feeble, and these things could happen. But I think it was handled very well by the Premier League and both teams. So we wish him well, and hopefully he recovers and we see him back on the field soon, because Luton have been playing some pretty good football, and obviously the captain is a good part of that. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.